As you may know, our community cafe, KindaKafe, is still sadly closed as we're trying to find a viable way to reopen it. But we're really keen to welcome back our community groups to KindaKafe now that the government has said that it's okay for clubs and societies to meet again. We realise that many of you may be anxious about coming back to KindaKafe, so we wanted to share with you some of the measures that we've put in place. Here's what you can expect. When you get here, currently the doors will be closed as we're not open to the public. So please make your way to the other door, not the main cafe door, and ring the doorbell. If there are other people waiting, please just ensure that you maintain social distancing. We've put roundels out on the front of the pavement so you can see where you need to stand. One of our members of staff will be there to come and greet you and let you in. Please do not arrive too early as we can only allow you into the building when your group's about to start. Feel free to wear a face mask if it makes you feel more comfortable. However, this is not mandatory. When you come into the building, there'll be hand sanitizer available for you to use, and then the member of staff will show you where to go for your group. When travelling throughout the venue, please try and ensure 2 metres social distancing. Where that's not possible, we're adopting the government's 1 metre social distancing with mitigating factors. So what that means is that if you can wear a face covering or reduce the risk by sitting or standing side by side or back to back. Our quirky historic building is full of lots of narrow corridors and staircases, so we're just asking people to obviously be respectful of each other and try and avoid more than one person being in those shared spaces at any one time. Whilst at KindaKafe, we're asking you to just follow the general advice to help prevent the spread of coronavirus. This includes washing your hands regularly or using hand sanitizer. Hand washing facilities are available in our first floor toilets and in the second floor kitchen. We're also asking that you follow social distancing, that you use face coverings where appropriate. If you need to cough or sneeze into a tissue or into your sleeves. Obviously, if you're showing any possible coronavirus symptoms, which can include high temperature, cough, or a change in your sense of smell or taste, then please don't attend your community group. Please isolate at home in accordance with the government's guidance. We'll be restricting the amount of people in the building at any one time and staggering arrival times for our groups and activities like our guided tours. We'll be collecting basic contact information, which includes your name and telephone number, to help with the government's NHS test and trace scheme. For community groups, we're asking everyone to complete a KindaKafe membership form. This includes an option to consent to have your name and telephone number shared with NHS test and trace if requested. If you've already completed a membership form and do not want your information shared with NHS Test and Trace, please let us know. As before, we're asking all groups to complete an attendance register for every session. This is helpful for our monitoring purposes, but will also help if we need to let NHS Test and Trace know who our staff, our volunteers and our visitors may have come into contact with in our building. We'll be doing enhanced cleaning throughout the venue, and this includes cleaning of surfaces and touch points. We'll be asking everyone to limit touching of surfaces where possible, but obviously please do use handrails and any sort of surfaces that you need. Just be conscious of what you're touching, and if you can, clean up after yourselves. There are cleaning products available throughout the venue. Chairs and tables will be cleaned using paper towels and an antiviral spray before you arrive for your group, and we ask that you do the same at the end of your session. Bins for biodegradable waste will be available throughout the venue so you can safely dispose of the paper towels, and gloves are also available should you wish to use them to protect your skin from the cleaning products. We've restricted use of our toilets to 1 toilet cubicle. This means that the toilets that you may be familiar with before, where lots of people could go in and use the 3 cubicles that were available, we're now only asking that 1 person goes into that space at a time. Currently, our toilets are only available to be used by our staff, our volunteers, and our community group members. They're not available to our tour customers or escape game customers. One of the things we know you might be anxious about is where you may be meeting in the venue. Certainly many of you used to cram into our small kitchens and some of our other meeting rooms, which obviously just isn't possible now. So what we're going to be doing is rearranging the layout of these rooms. This means that you'll likely find that there's less furniture in rooms, perhaps tables have been taken out of rooms and chairs may have been arranged differently to ensure social distancing. Guest internet and video meeting facilities will also be available for you to use, and we can provide training and support to help you use these. This means that if you've got members of your group that are anxious about coming back to the venue or may still need to self-isolate, then they can still take part from home if they've got internet at home. So we know it might be a bit scary coming back to KindaKafe. We hope the measures that we've gone through will reassure you that we're doing everything we can to make sure that you feel safe. If you have any questions or concerns, just give us a call on 01603 850 309 or email team@kindakafe.org. We hope to welcome you back soon.